Ja, hallo, hier ist Michael Adams aus Vancouver. Ich bin, oder Sie erinnern sich, ich hatte im letzten Jahr, glaube ich, 3, 4, 5 CEO-Roaster-Videos gemacht mit Naturally Splendid. Und jetzt aber das erste Mal, dass ich die Chance habe, mit Craig Goodwin das erste Mal persönlich zu sprechen. Also ich bin bei Naturally Splendid. Es gibt eine neue Präsentation, die wirklich sehr interessant ist. Da ist ein LCD-Schirm mit eingebaut, ja, wo man dann noch ein Video sehen kann. Ich weiß jetzt nicht, wie das funktioniert, aber wirklich ziemlich Hightech. Und das wird jetzt an die Investoren, insbesondere wenn man zu institutionellen Investoren geht, wird das ausgepackt und hinterlässt doch auch bei mir einen ganz guten Eindruck. So, Craig, thanks for taking the time to talk to me. Yeah, we did in my introduction, I said that last year, after you came back to trading end of February, we did like 3, 4, 5 of these CEO roaster webinars in a row, yes. Almost like on a bi-weekly base, because there was so much going on, and the market really appreciated that. The stock went up to, what was the high? I don't even know.
$1.04, I believe.
Yeah, around $1, right? So really huge. And then towards the summertime, it kind of slowed down a bit. And it lost some of the momentum. We should talk about this, what you might think what happened. But especially, I would like to get an update, what's going on, what's the plans for the company. And just recently, I think that was Monday this week, you announced 100,000, was it Canadian or
100,000 Canadian.
Canadian dollars coming onto your bank account on one of the deals that you actually closed last year.
That's correct.
Right? So, maybe just start with a quick review of, let's say, from summer 2015 until now. So what happened, and what do you think why the stock didn't appreciate more?
Well, absolutely, Michael, and thank you very much for this opportunity, as always. Where we left off when we last spoke with everybody is Naturally Splendid had begun to acquire technology and processing capacity. Right. So a lot of the heavy lifting was being done, putting that fundamental foundation in place. So we worked very hard at surrounding ourselves with expertise, making sure that our technologies were solid, and then having the processing capacity to be able to meet client demands as our technologies became commercially viable. So when all that was put in place, there was great excitement with the company. And that's when we saw lots of share volume and the price go up to over $1. But then people wanted purchase orders right away.
Right.
We deal in a very high-end, sophisticated products where it takes time for public education and consumer education. And that business cycle has been a little bit longer than we had hoped for.
Okay.
So 2015, we had anticipated the first 3 quarters to be the foundation, really making that heavy lifting so we were ready to accept those purchase orders.
Right.
But that took a little bit longer. So then the markets, of course, experienced pullbacks globally. We got caught up in that as well, I think. I think all companies were under pressure because of global pressures. But we continued to work on the corporate level, developing our company.
Which is the only thing you can do.
Absolutely. Right. So we focused on our core business activities. We took a look at where the low-hanging fruit or opportunity may be. Right. And we began to see that exporting was going to be a very large opportunity for us in 2016. We spent a great deal of time working with provincial organizations, provincial departments here in BC. We've been introduced to federal organizations now, and we'll be attending trade missions on behalf of Canada, representing our Natera brand, bulk hemp sales, as well as the innovative plant-based bioactive ingredients that we can develop and produce at our POS facility in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
Right. And this fancy tool might really help you at the shows, right? I was very impressed. I saw it the first time with a built-in monitor screen, giving a corporate video, you have the presentation. So congratulations to that.
I appreciate that. The video is now on our website as well.
Okay.
What this allows us to do, it's not an easy story to tell, the Naturally Splendid story.
You will remember that even I was confused because you were juggling around so many balls. Yeah. Right? You had the pet food, you had the cannabinoid, everything. And it's like, it was really too much to understand. And this is probably why we did this 4 or 5 things, had to work it up. So.
I agree. It takes time to understand the opportunity that lies within Naturally Splendid. And you're right, it spans human, it spans pet and livestock. Yeah. It's all around one technology, our extraction and formulation. There's about $18 million US invested in the technology that Naturally Splendid embedded into our company now.
Right.
So this is around omega extraction and formulation. Well, omegas are equally as good for human and pets and livestock. So it becomes confusing for the public. Do we provide products for humans?
Right.
Is it pets? Is it livestock? It's omega extraction formulation technology, a very progressive plant-based bioactive ingredient solution
So
provider.
in other words, actually the main focus is one technology and the various applications.
I think that's the best statement. That's accurate.
That's easy. You could have come up with that.
I wish I had.
Okay, so let's talk about the recent development. So you've got this $100,000 in.
Yep.
From which contract was that?
That was with Laguna Blends.
Oh, okay, that's this coffee.
Actually, Laguna Blends is a direct marketing company.
Okay.
So what they have done, they have taken two products on. One is a hemp coffee, and the other is a hemp protein drink.
Okay.
They call it Pro 369. We developed that and formulated it for Laguna Blends.
Okay.
We used not only our hemp protein, but we used our hemp omega, which is an omega oil extracted and then made into a water dispersible powder.
Okay.
Then we added additional ingredients that we can produce at our POS bioprocessing center in Saskatoon. So we've created 4 unique flavors of a product that Laguna Blends has trademarked Pro 369.
Okay.
And what this does, Michael, why it's so important, it validates that our omega technology works, and then that we can actually get natural product numbers, NPN numbers,
okay,
from Health Canada, basically recognizing these things, that these products that we've developed, that they have nutritional benefits beyond just basic calorie intake.
Okay. Sounds interesting. So can we summarize that 2015 was kind of the restart after it came back to trading? You did a lot of homework with the hope that revenues will come in a little bit sooner, but it just takes time, natural process. But right now you're in the situation, the first results from all your hard work last year are turning out to get on your bank account, and that this 100 grand which came in from Laguna Blends is maybe like the first in row, and now moving forward that the investor can expect more of these type of deals, maybe higher number, or similar numbers, being news released.
Absolutely. We've worked very hard in approaching a number of clients. We've actually signed a second client to do development with our hemp omega.
Okay.
It's a Vancouver-based coconut water company called Cocos Pure.
Oh, okay.
We've signed an LOI with them and are developing a definitive agreement where we will develop coconut hemp-based products together.
Okay.
We will share these products and we will market them together. So Laguna Blends was the first hemp omega client. The second is Cocos Pure, and we have several others that we are negotiating with right now, and we hope to add our hemp omega technology and ingredient into a number of products in 2016.
Perfekt. Also ich fasse das jetzt mal zusammen. Wir hatten ungefähr, also am Anfang des Jahres oder letzten Jahres haben wir einen sehr guten Run in der Aktie gehabt. Die Aktie ist zurück ins Trading gekommen nach einem Halt, hatte einen riesen Run auf über $1. Man hat in der Zeit sehr viele News Releases gehabt, man hat die Technologie gesichert, man hat verschiedene Partnerschaften abgeschlossen und dementsprechend hat die Aktie sich auch bis in diese Höhen entwickelt. Danach, über den Sommer, wurde es auch von der Newsseite ein bisschen ruhiger. Man hatte von Seiten des Unternehmens gehofft, dass man sehr schnell die ersten Verkäufe auch vermelden kann oder die ersten Agreements mit größeren Abnehmern. Das hat sich, und so ist das leider manchmal, wenn man mit anderen Unternehmen verhandelt, hat sich einfach hingezogen. Und jetzt mit der News Release, die am vergangenen Montag rausgekommen ist, wo man $100.000, kanadische Dollar Revenues hatte oder Umsatz hatte von Laguna Blends, ist hoffentlich der Knoten geplatzt, und ich hatte den Craig auch gefragt, ob denn jetzt in den nächsten Wochen und Monaten weitere Deals kommen, die auch Geld in die Kasse spülen werden, und das hat er bestätigt. Ja, also es gibt einen zweiten Deal, der so fast unterschrieben ist, und der ist da sehr guten Mutes. Man ist auch auf sehr vielen Messen unterwegs, und präsentiert das Produkt, und ich denke mal, dass jetzt die Durststrecke für Naturally Splendid, was heißt Durststrecke? Ich meine, wir sind immer noch auf dem Niveau, wo wir vor einem Jahr waren, und wenn man sich den Gesamtmarkt, das ist natürlich nicht befriedigend, aber wenn man sich den Gesamtmarkt anschaut, hat man zumindest nicht wie bei vielen Resource-Deals Geld verloren, und es könnte wirklich sein, dass jetzt der Knoten geplatzt ist und wir dann mittelfristig auch wesentlich höhere Kurse wieder sehen können. In diesem Sinne, viele Grüße aus Vancouver.